Hi everyone. I decided to make these videos because there's so many amazing musicians on YouTube doing amazing things, and when you're just starting out, seeing these people can be really inspiring, but it can also be kind of disheartening in a way, because when you just start out, you see these videos and you see what these people can do and you think, one day I will learn to do that, but it's really hard to see how you're going to when you start out and you're terrible. You very rarely see the progression and how it goes. So I am here to horribly embarrass myself in front of, well, hopefully a lot of people, because what I'm going to do is document my journey from beginning to play the violin, and maybe it'll be nice for some people to kind of learn along with me. Maybe it'll be encouraging for somebody who can then look at my first couple of videos and see that I'm sort of terrible, and hopefully look at my future videos and see that things have improved. So, I've been playing the violin for I think a little over a month now. I take lessons once a week and I'm trying to practice as much as possible because, as we all know, practice is super important. You're gonna get to see my development making videos as well as learning the violin, so that's going to be interesting. So there's going to be some slightly awkward cuts in this because I kind of keep making mistakes, and obviously I don't want to show them on the actual video. So on the subject of seeing my video skills improving at the same time, you're probably just going to have to deal with some slightly awkward cuts in the meantime. So, without further rambling, let's see how it goes. This is my beautiful violin with my fabulous robot stickers to show me where I need to place my fingers, because when you begin the violin, it's actually super helpful to have stickers that show you that. To start with in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some scales. So you can see what those look like and sound like when I am super new to this. I am also going to subject you to me playing two pieces, a small section of Dvorak's New World Symphony and Ode to Joy, both of which I'm quite new to playing, one of which I've had slightly more practice on, so you'll probably be able to tell which one that is, and the other one that I literally started learning how to play yesterday. So, to begin with, scales. So this is what scales sound like when you've only been playing the violin for maybe a month and a half. Please don't judge my bow hold, I know it's terrible. It's gonna get better, promise. So that didn't sound too bad. That's some of my better scales. It's about to get worse because my DNA scales are not so good. But that's what practice is for. As you can tell, it gets a lot worse the higher end of the scale, but the only real way to resolve that is to keep practicing. My bow is a little bit wobbly at this point. I get a lot of whistling at the higher end. I'm still working out exactly what I'm doing that is causing that. So now I'm going to play the little bit of Dvorak's New World Symphony that I know. This I've had a little more practice on, so it sounds slightly better. It's going to be terrible, guys. And now I'm going to play for you Ode To Joy, which I started learning yesterday. It's going to sound absolutely dreadful. But again, the whole point of this video is so that you can see how I start to progress. So this is kind of how things will sound when you're just starting out. And the only real way to keep going is to practice and learn everything that you can. You would not believe how many takes it took me to do this. There is a note in this, there's an A note that sounds wrong to me, but I can't figure out what it should be. I'm basing this on a tutorial video, so maybe it's right and I'm just wrong, but it sounds weird. So if there is a particular note that sounds completely off, that one is not on me. Promise. See if you can spot it. So that was Ode To Joy. Thanks for sticking with me through that. I know that was probably quite painful to listen to, especially if you know how to play the violin. I imagine it's going to take a little while before these things start sounding good, but I also think that it's kind of important for people to hear how long it takes before things really start sounding like they should. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, and if you want to keep up with my progress and see how long it takes me to actually start sounding good, then please subscribe, and I will see you all next week.